What if your morning is secretly ruining your potential? I used to wake up every single day groggy, grumpy, and completely disconnected from my purpose. It wasn't that I wasn't tired, I was numb. It was like I was sleepwalking through my own life. If you've ever felt that, you know how it feels to start the day on autopilot. You wake up late, hit the snooze button, then rush through your morning, scrambling to check off the to-do list. All the while, your body is still half asleep, and your mind is nowhere to be found. But what if I told you that your mornings, the very first moments of your day, are the biggest untapped opportunity for self-improvement? They can be your launch pad or your downfall. A truly effective morning routine doesn't require extreme sacrifices, 5 a.m. workouts, or chugging a protein shake on the way out the door. Instead, it's about strategic habits that set you up for success without overwhelming you. So before we dive into the specifics, do me a favor. Hit that like button and subscribe, because today I'm sharing the perfect morning routine that transformed my life. And trust me, it doesn't require running a marathon or doing yoga while balancing on one foot. Instead, it's simple, sustainable, and effective. Let's get into it. 1. Why mornings matter and myths we must drop. Here's what most people get wrong about mornings. It's not just about waking up early or drinking a cup of coffee. Mornings set the tone for everything that follows. Your brain is essentially rebooting, so what you do in the first 30 minutes matters more than you think. When you wake up, your brain is still transitioning from deep sleep to full alertness. It's like a computer booting up, slow and sluggish at first, but with the right inputs, it can quickly come to life and work at full capacity. This is why the habits you choose in the first hour of your day have such an outsized impact on your focus, energy, and decision-making. Let's bust the myth right here. You don't have to wake up at 5 a.m. and start running to be productive. In fact, forcing yourself into a rigid schedule can backfire. The key isn't speed, it's setting the right tone. This means intentionality. Don't rush through your morning like a hamster on a wheel. Instead, approach each step mindfully, and you'll see massive shifts in your overall productivity. That's why the first step in a perfect morning routine isn't about what you do, it's about what you stop doing. You've got to clear the clutter, and it starts as soon as you wake up. 2. Wake up rituals that don't feel like chores. Let's face it, how many times have you rolled over and grabbed your phone the second you woke up? That's the first mistake. You've already let external noise control your energy before you even get out of bed. The real hack? Start by not grabbing your phone at all. Instead, when you open your eyes, take a deep breath. This simple act is huge. You're consciously bringing your body from sleep mode to awake mode. Then, express gratitude. It can be as simple as saying, "I'm grateful to see another day." This one small shift primes your mind for positivity before the rush of life kicks in. After you've expressed gratitude, hydrate. Your body has been without water for 7 to 8 hours. A glass of water is the simplest way to flush out toxins, kickstart your metabolism, and help you feel more awake. But don't stop there, take a few minutes to stretch. Not a full workout, just a few gentle stretches in bed or a few minutes of slow movement. It gets your blood flowing and your body ready for the day. Trust me, this simple routine will leave you feeling grounded and refreshed. And guess what? The moment you stop scrolling and get into the habit of taking back control of your morning, you've already won. You're starting your day on your terms, not someone else's. 3. Mental reset before anything else. Your body isn't the only thing that needs waking up. Your mind does too. This is the crucial step that separates an average morning from a powerful morning. Now, before you dive into your email inbox, social media, or the latest news, take a moment of stillness. I challenge you to spend 10 minutes with yourself. Whether that's through journaling, prayer, or simple reflection, this quiet time is an absolute game changer. In a world that's constantly screaming for your attention, 10 minutes of real silence is rare, and it's where clarity emerges. For me, this is where I read something inspirational. Maybe a passage from a book or scripture. It's not about doing it because it's trendy or because you should. It's about anchoring yourself in something deeper. Without this mental reset, it's easy to get swept away in the noise and demands of the world. Your brain is like a radio receiver, picking up everything around it. If you don't intentionally tune it, it will just pick up static. This time allows me to center my thoughts. What are my priorities today? How do I want to feel? What kind of energy do I want to bring into the world? Trust me, 10 minutes of stillness will provide more clarity than hours of mindless scrolling. You're giving your mind the opportunity to reframe the day on your terms, not someone else's. 4. Movement that hooks, not bulldozes. We've all heard it. Exercise first thing to jumpstart your day. But I'm going to throw a curveball here. You don't have to crush yourself with a HIIT workout or go for a run before your coffee kicks in. That's not the goal. The goal is to move your body in a way that feels good and gets your blood flowing without wrecking your energy before the day starts. The trick is to focus on movements that activate your body without making you feel exhausted. A simple stretch, a few yoga poses, or even walking around your home for 5 to 10 minutes while listening to a podcast or audiobook. I personally love a brisk walk around the block or doing dynamic stretches that engage multiple muscle groups. It's not about aesthetics or doing push-ups. It's about energizing your body so that it's ready to handle whatever comes your way. The key here is to remember that movement creates momentum. When you get your body moving, your mind wakes up and your energy levels skyrocket. The best part? You don't need to be a fitness fanatic to benefit. Even a quick 10-minute walk or some simple stretches gets your blood pumping and starts the day off right. 5. Fuel and micronutrition hacks. You wouldn't drive a Ferrari with low fuel, right? So why fuel your body with anything less than premium? A quality breakfast isn't about elaborate meals or spending an hour in the kitchen. It's about choosing foods that keep your energy steady throughout the day. Start with protein and healthy fats. A smoothie with greens, protein powder, and a tablespoon of almond butter is my go-to. I also like to add a scoop of adaptogens like ashwagandha to help manage cortisol and stress. These foods nourish your body and brain, giving you the mental clarity and focus to take on the day. And here's something many people overlook. Drink green tea instead of coffee. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying give up coffee completely, but green tea offers a smoother energy boost with added antioxidants. Plus, it doesn't give you the crash that coffee sometimes does. Your body isn't just a vessel, it's a machine. Treat it as such by fueling it with the best possible nutrition. This simple change can help you avoid the mid-morning slump and keep you running at full capacity. 6. Habits that anchor your day. Now that your body is awake and your mind is aligned, it's time to anchor your day with some foundational habits. You need a clear direction for the day. Don't just wander through your to-do list like a lost tourist. You need a roadmap. The best way to do this? Habit stacking. Add a few intentional habits to the start of your day that help set the tone. For example, after I finish my morning stretches, I write down my 3 most important priorities for the day. This could be a project at work, a meeting, or even a personal goal. Writing it down forces me to get crystal clear about what I want to accomplish. Here's the thing. Habit stacking works because it builds momentum. One simple habit leads to another, and before you know it, your day has structure and purpose. You're not just drifting, you're driving your day forward with clear intent. 7. The mindset hack that makes it stick. The final step is all about mindset. You can have the perfect routine, but if your mental framework isn't right, none of it will stick. The secret to consistency isn't about willpower, it's about identity. What do I mean by this? Simply put, you need to view yourself as someone who always wins the morning. This doesn't mean you need to be perfect. It means you show up. Every day you build a stronger version of yourself. And the best part? These small habits compound over time. Your success isn't defined by one great morning. It's the result of consistent effort. When you make this your identity, the morning routine becomes automatic. It becomes who you are. Conclusion and call to action. To wrap it up, your morning is more than just a routine. It's the first chapter of your day, and your day is the first chapter of your life. How you start your morning is how you start everything. These small tweaks, hydration, movement, mental clarity, and setting intentional goals, add up. It's not just about waking up early, It's about waking up with purpose. So here's the challenge. Build your version of this morning routine. Take what works, tweak it, and see how it feels. If you feel 1% more alive, more focused, or just less like a zombie, drop a comment below and type 1%. And if this helped, hit that like button, smash subscribe, and tag a friend who needs to stop waking up like a malfunctioning robot. See you in the next one. This should bring the total word count to around 1,600 to 1,800 words. Let me know if you need further tweaks or additions.